Greetings, I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech. And we're back. And we're about halfway done with the drill ship. Now, you might be wondering, how in the world can that be only halfway done? Well, you'll see. We have a lot more to do. One thing I realized, that I need to move these. So I'm going to put these a little farther forward. And I'm going to forget that I am carrying a whole ton of components. Okay. I'll put that right there. Now, I've just been thinking about this, and, come on. We'll pick those up in a second. Yes, where's the thruster component? Okay. I have, like, no extra room at all. So, maybe we'll get to that in a second. The reason I want that to be moved forward a little bit is I want access to this. And, because we need to be able to power this thing. We have no power. So we're going to put the nuclear reactor right like that. And you're going to see why I chose this position in a second. Here we go, like that. And then we need this one and that. And now we're going to put this and fire that up. This will allow us to actually pull uranium into the reactor automatically through the rest of the piping of the whole system. So if I have some uranium in my hand, I can just hop in the cockpit and place it in through the cockpit. Or when we're connected up with the rest of the base, we can place it in. And that's going to become very handy in not too long. Okay, good. Nothing fell on the ground this time. Okay, let's put that right there. And we're going to do another one of these guys right there. And this one we're not going to pipe in. Not yet, anyway. We're going to pipe it in later. And apparently, I am 2 reactor components short. I tried to collect all the materials. Oh, that's why, because we don't have any more. I tried to collect all the materials we were going to need, so I didn't have to go running back and forth. But, of course, there's always something else. There we go. All right, so the next thing that I want is an ore detector. And I don't really need, this is kind of an extra. This just makes it easier when you're down in there looking around to find the ores that you're working on. That's too close to that. Let's see. Where do I want to put this? Put it on top. Sure, why not? Put it on top. Right, like... why not? Like that. And then we want an antenna as well. I'll put it like that. That looks cool. Yeah. Okay. And then, let's see, what else do we want? We're going to need to do some coloring just to make it look prettier. Because I do like my ships to look nice as well. And we're going to put some extra armor on here. Because I have a tendency to run into things. Oh, let's put a little bit of armor on this thing. I'm going to do one side, and then I'll do the other side off camera. But I think something like that. Yeah. And I'll do the same thing here. And here. Looks nice, I think. Yes? Maybe? Sure, why not? And I've been watching some Wasted Space recently, and actually his Let's Play series, or his co-op play series with a couple of other guys, and I like the way he does these ribbed looks, where he kind of gets two slopes going next to each other, and they're at slightly different angles, so that kind of thing. Looks nice, huh? Maybe? I don't know. I think it does. Okay. And then we need something on this side. Can't really... I can do... Come on. Something along that lines. So, whoa. Oh, because I've got a thing there. Kind of looks interesting. Something like that. I want your opinions, everybody. I am not the best builder in the world. I'm okay. But I am definitely not the best. Not by a long shot. I'm trying, though. Okay. And then something like that. Or should I try and cover up the gyroscope? Kind of like, see, I'm a fan of like being able to see what's going on. I wish I could use glass on small ships, because I would probably use a lot of it. As you can tell, I have a liking of glass. Okay. I think up here we're just going to kind of do this sort of thing, and then more of this. Yeesh. Is it okay? Does it look okay? It needs color. Definitely needs color. So let's pick a color. I'm thinking... See, I'm a big fan of black and green. That's kind of my signature colors. So I'm going to go with that. Going to hold down Control and Shift and middle click. And that gives me the largest paintbrush. I think I got everything. And then I'm going to pick up this bright green. And do kind of maybe a stripe along here. Oh, I got the connector instead. Okay, that's fine. Like that. Oh, I don't want... See, I don't want those. I like just little bits of bright green. Kind of a matrix guy, you know? That's it. Just a couple of stripes. Maybe one on the top. Yeah, I'll do these two. Oops. I need my color back. Alright. Ah, I totally missed. What did I... Oh, the oxygen generator? Fine. It can be green. Alright. Yeah. That looks good, right? Okay, now, the next thing. Next thing that we need to do is get some fuel in here. So I'm going to go grab a little bit of uranium. Just a little bit. I got plenty. I mean, literally one. That's going to be plenty enough. Now, the reason I left that connector off is connectors, conveyors only work when they're powered. So if I put a conveyor there, I would not be able to put fuel in the reactor. But once it's got fuel, then I can actually connect up that last piece. And from now on, as long as I don't let it run out of fuel, I never actually have to access it directly again. All right, so let's hop in here and see if it flies. Nope, it's not going to fly with the landing gear turned on. All right, and I really want to be able to see what I'm doing. Yes, I'll do the other side later. And gosh, this is really ugly, isn't it? All right, I'll deal with that later. Okay. totally overloading my power. It is, however, stable. It can stay in the air and not fall back down to the ground, which is good news. Oh, but not by much. If I go forward or backward, I immediately lose altitude. So that is why I used small conveyors instead of just pipes. Because I can now, I can now just place another, reactor up against it that direction. So let me do that really quick. I think I have everything I need besides the reactor components. They take 3 apiece, so I'll just go ahead and make 10. 1, 2, there we go, 6. The other thing I was thinking about is putting a battery on here, but don't... Oh, I'm running very low on oxygen. Actually, you know, the other thing I should do, I've got plenty of ice in this guy, so I will grab a little bit of his ice. I should be able to just toss that in there. It should get sucked into the oxygen generator. Yep, there we go. Alright, so that one's done. Oh, and I didn't have fuel in the other one. I was only running off of 1. That might have been part of the reason. Okay. Well, as quickly as it ran out of fuel, I think I'm going to be better off. Let's grab 3 more. Confirm. And toss that in there, and we're going to do, let's see. Put 1 in there. By the way, right click when you, or use your right mouse button to drag, and it will give you a choice of, or you can type in how much you want to move. So now I've got 4 reactors going. Oh, okay, unlock, and I'm using about 50% of my power usage. So I would have been topped out if I only had 2 of them running. Okay. It's a little bit of a lumbering beast. Okay, but that's okay. I don't care all that much about that. It takes quite a bit of time to stop, but I'll just have to be aware of that. You always have to be aware of that with drill ships anyway, because, oh, good grief. Because when you're coming back with a whole bunch of ore, they're always going to be really heavy and slow to stop, no matter what you do. All right, so go ahead and lock that in. Actually, no. Let me lift this up a little bit, because there was something. What was it? I was going to put something on the bottom, and now I can't remember what it was. Was I going to put another landing gear? I don't remember what I was going to put on the bottom. Okay. I need iron. We are going to go get some iron. And I don't even care if the ship's not done yet. So let me really quickly find some iron here. Or there's some over there. I think actually this was the last place I went to. So there's going to be a hole already that direction. Oh, this one. This might not be the best option. Oh, good grief. This thing does not stop. Okay, definitely need more forward thrusters. I have a feeling... Hang on, let me do this. Am I falling? No, good. I will as soon as I get some iron, though. That's going to be bad. Oh, stop. Okay. Oh, this is bad. Okay. I know I'm just asking for trouble with this. But we'll do it anyway. It'll be fun. Alright, drills. By the way, I could go to groups and add the drills in as an on-off. Instead, I'm going to go to weapons and tools and add that. This is something I learned after a while. Now I can actually right-click, and I don't have to collect all the stone. Plus, I get a much larger area. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, good grief. Oh, let me zoom out. Come on, there we go. Should be getting to iron soon. I guess it's kind of behind me, isn't it? Nope, nope. Can I back out at all? I can just barely back out. I'm kind of glad I didn't get any ore. That's why you always test. Okay. I am going to add a whole bunch more thrusters to this thing. Otherwise, I am going to end up in a very bad way. Okay, so I've got 4 thrusters on the back and on the bottom. So as long as I'm always... Oh, good grief. As long as I'm always facing the back and the bottom, I'll be fine. Yeesh. Alright, I'm a little too nervous. If I get any iron, like if I actually collected anything, I would be crashing. Maybe if I can come at it from the side. Whoa, whoa. I'm gonna try and come at it from the side. This is becoming another long episode. Down there. Don't want it to be down there. Come on. Okay. Now I'm getting closer. There we go. Look, it's iron. Now I use my left click. And I can actually collect some. Probably getting a whole lot of stone as well, but... Let's see. I've not gotten a whole lot. Did that say... Oh, okay. I've got 1.7. Is there just not very much iron down here or something? Five. Come on. Oh, shoot. Alright, well, you've seen it work. Oh, gosh, did I knock anything off? Oh, good grief. It was all kinds of twisted around. Okay, I have no idea where my base is. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to call the episode here. I'm going to come back and I'll show you what little changes I've made. This is pretty good. This is the way I like it. I'm not seeing anything that's completely non-functional. It's just pretty much a couple of tweaks. You know, I need to add a few more thrusters in every direction. I think I probably really need 6 in every direction. I don't think I can get away with anything less. Yeah, because even if I turn upside down or something, I really need to be able to not crash into the surface. So I'm going to do 6 in every direction, and I'm going to try and make it look a little nicer. And I'm going to see if I can get my detection system working, because that actually is really handy to know when you're about to run into something. So. And then next episode, we're going to show, I'm going to show you how to actually dock this thing with our base and pull all of the ore out automatically so it can start getting refined, and at the same time refill with ice and ore. All using Tim for the most part. All right, I'll see you next time on. Oh, hey, don't forget to like it. I know you were about to. You were about to actually just turn this thing off and not hit the like button. But I caught you. Hit the like button. Unless you didn't like it. In which case, hit the thumbs down. And tell me why. All right. See you next time on Epic Tech.